friends, it's Tiffany from Bainbridge Blooms. Well, I am very excited to make this video for you today because it's time, I think. So today, as you probably saw a little bit ago, it is currently snowing right now, and well, it doesn't seem to want to stop snowing. So I'm doing everything in my power to cheer myself up and get ready for spring, because spring will be around the corner. So that brings me to today's project, which is Ranunculus. Now, for the record, this is the first time I have grown Ranunculus from their corm. Last year, I grew Ranunculus. I bought a little plant from a nursery, threw it in the ground, and it captured my heart. Ranunculus are now probably, dare I say, my favorite flower. They're an absolutely beautiful flower. If you don't know what they are, I will show you some pictures. It's amazing. They're beautiful. They're like a little rose. Not only are they beautiful, they are a cool season crop, so they will grow earlier in the spring, and they have like a vase life of over a week. So you can have these flowers for a while. So I am going pretty all in for me this year on Ranunculus. So I wanted to record this. I want to state that this is the first time I've done this. I'm not an expert. I've done a lot of research, but we will see what happens. So today is February 20th, maybe? Oh my gosh, what day is it? I don't even know. Yeah, this is how winter has been. But we're at the tail end of February. Yeah, it's the 20th. And I'm gonna sprout some of these. I'm gonna show you what I bought, and I'm not sprouting all of them because this is the first time I'm doing this. So I'm gonna do these in succession. So today I'm just gonna do one tray to start pre-sprouting Ranunculus. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's start with what do we have here and how many? So I only have 3 different varieties. I'll put pictures up in the corner on the color. So these 2 I got from Ball, which is a wholesale bulb and seed supplier. So I bought these a while ago. They got delivered. And then this little bag is a local farm in Ohio, Sunny Meadows Flower Farm. I saw they had this special variety and I jumped on it and bought just, I think, 10 corms. So let's start with that. So from Sunny Meadow, I bought the butterfly ranunculus. This is the blush variety of butterfly ranunculus. I'll show you a picture. These corms are huge. Look at how big this is. This is it dried. So once we put it in water and plump it up, it's gonna get bigger. So I'm very impressed with this. That's amazing. So these are butterfly ranunculus blush. Now, these are, oh gosh, yes, are from Edney, which is from Ball. This is 500 corms. Now, this variety is Amandine Pastel Mix. Let me say that since I don't have something in my face. Amandine Pastel Mix. I'll show you it. So it's a mix of a variety of different colors. I know that the Amandine is the Italian variety from what my research has told me. And they're pretty amazing. And let me show you the corm here. These are a bit smaller. My budget would only allow me to buy so many different sizes. They come in different sizes. These are little guys. Yeah, I mean, look at how tiny that is compared to the other one. Wow, wait, look at the comparison. Wow, yikes. I think I'm learning here already. Look at the difference in size. Okay, well, these little guys, they will plump up. So this is the Amandine Pastel Mix. And then I just got a few 100. There's 100 in here, this little bag. This is the Amandine Black. So I have tulips that are darker colors. I'm playing around with the darker colors this year too. I'm doing pastels, but I want to play around with some darkers. So this is black. Look at the picture. Okay, so the process today is I have to soak these. So So you have to soak the corms in water for like 3 hours, and then you put them in a tray with some dirt, and then you put them under grow lights. It's a super simple process, but I wanted to document it so that next year I'm like, what did I do last year? I can go back to this video and show you, or remind myself. So, okay, so let's get these going into some water. All right, let's go. Hi friends, it's Tiffany. Okay, it has been about 3 hours. The ranunculus have been soaking, and let's see what's the next step and what these babies look like now. So these, oh yeah, nice and plump. So this is the Amandine mix, right? Yeah, I believe they are, the mix. So let's take these out and see what they look like now. Oh, they're like little octopi. Oh wow, yeah, they look a lot better. So look at them now. Dropping them. Look how much bigger they are. So nice and plump little baby octopus. Okay, so I'm gonna set those aside in this tray. Well, in this bucket. All right, I'm just gonna mix them now. I know the little ones, this is the mix. It is what it is. So let's get these guys out. Because they're gonna go in the tray mixed up together anyways. So let's dump these out. I wanna see what the butterfly ones look like after they've been soaked. Because those ones were really big when they were dry. So let's look at that. They look huge. So these are the butterfly ones from Sunny Meadows in Columbus. These things are enormous. They're like little aliens. Oh my God. Okay, look at this. Holy stromboli. Look how huge these are. Like, look at I'm sorry, can we talk about? Little different. Okay, so those are enormous, nice and plump. I'm just gonna dump them out. I only did 5 of those because I only have 10 total. And then I have the black ones, or what are they called? Yeah, Amandine Black. So they're a darker one. Let's take a look here and see what these bibbies look like. Oh, that's an itty bitty. I mean, these are tiny. Look at how small that is. Oh, I dropped it. So this is interesting. Look at the size difference of these 3. 1, 2. So this is a little bigger. Oh, I don't know. 3. This is a significant difference. So I'm going to be very interested to see how these grow. Speaking of growing, how am I gonna do this? All right, let's talk about it. So, since I'm a newbie in all of this, again, I think I'm doing it the right way. I don't know. I am going to take these pre-soaked corms, put them in this tray with some dirt, wet the dirt, put the corms in there, cover the corms, and then put them in a cool 50-degree dark place. I'm thinking my basement, possibly. And then they will sprout, and then I will put them under lights. So let's do it. So I'm gonna add some dirt to this tray and make a nice nest. I brought gloves. I never use gloves. I don't know why I pretend like I'm gonna wear gloves. All right, so you don't want to fill this tray up all the way. So look, I'll show you. This, I'm just doing like 1 inch of dirt right here. See that? it's not all the way up. I still have a good amount. So then I'm gonna wet this. I got some water. I'm just gonna pour it in. I'm gonna make a mess and then spread it back out. Because if you ever worked with seed starting dirt, it is very dry. So, but from what I understand, ranunculus, they do not like wet feet. So you just want to moisten this. You do not want it sopping wet. And like, you know how I make my soil blocks and you can squeeze them and you can see the water coming out? You do not want that for this. You just want them a little bit wet. I'm going to add a little bit more water, but not a ton. And just mix it all together so that it's not like bone dry. It does need a little something something to get going. Okay, so that feels pretty good. Now, we're gonna just line these pre-soaked ranunculus in here. Let's start with the big ones. Here, you put them tentacles down like this here. I'll show you a close-up once I'm done. And then you just line them up pretty close to each other. Oh my gosh, these are huge. I'm gonna lay them down. I cannot get over how big these are. All right, so I put 4 there, put 1 more here. I'm gonna kind of lay them down. My gosh, these are huge. All right, and then the little ones, the mix here. These guys are easy. Little guy. Tray. Look. Check it out. Big size difference. Oh, one of them rolled away. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just top them with a little bit more dirt. I'm gonna put some of this in this bucket so I can pre-moisten it and without getting all of it wet, because I don't need all of this bucket wet. So I'm gonna pour some water in this bucket, maybe a little more here, but you don't want a ton of dirt on top of it, apparently. I'm just gonna mix this so it's nice and wet, not so dry. Let's see, let's do a little more water. Okay, see what I'm doing here? Because this dirt can get really wet or really dry. All right, it's pretty good. So then I'm just gonna cover these up with some dirt. These big ones, sheesh, that's a lot. And then they're gonna pre-sprout, hopefully. Just like that, not too much, just enough to cover them. These big ones are, woo! All right. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I am going to, again, put these in a cool 50-ish degree place, cover them with, I'm gonna cover them with another tray, a black tray, so they don't get light for a little bit. Cool, dark place. And then hopefully they'll sprout, and then I'll put them under lights, then I'll put them outside when it stops snowing. All right, thank you so much for joining me today for documenting this experiment I have going on here today with my ranunculus. I hope you guys are staying warm. Looking forward to spring. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos. It is very helpful. All right, that's it. I gotta clean up this